It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash. It's the New York Jets and the New York Giants. With Brock here, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Man, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know it. You know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters.
Eric Gray to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson is one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game in the defense. Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, here's Russ. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action, it's Wilson. This finds Bellinger. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Wilson on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They fake the handoff. Now Fields finds a seam down the middle. take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. So a lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Gray now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Wilson to the air. Setting up the running back screen. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A handoff to Tracy. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Wilson now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team, They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are stuffed deep in the red zone at the 10-yard line. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action now, Wilson. Has it in close. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the end of the 1st quarter in this battle of New York franchises. The Jets with an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Back now, pressure on its way. Setting up the screen. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've got the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you've got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Fields. He's stepping up, and Fields loses it. It looks like the Giants got to that one.
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. but you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wilson with it on first. He tucks it and takes off. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On first down, it's Wilson. Taking off with it again. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have no Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This from 35 yards away. The kick by Gano is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation. Your offense fumbles. And you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
Off and away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets out to begin another drive. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets who have first and 10. Play action, Fields. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets grow their lead to 8.
14, Giants 6.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Gray now on the return. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants offense all set to get started. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Ross on the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
4-yard line.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. Wilson looking to throw. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Giants using their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
New York Giants. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. He finds Neighbors right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Giants earn the chance to tie before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for two in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets headed out on offense late in this first half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. He's got time here. Down he goes. The Giants got to it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Trying again, following the sack. Quick slant to Lazard. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. On the keeper, here's Fields. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
1st and 10 from the 41. They put a receiver in motion right. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Now he takes it. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Gano ready to send this away. Wangu now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here's the Jets offense getting ready to start our third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Hall once more, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, Jets.
They're set up at the 35 now. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Fields to throw it. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Number 10, Alan Lazard. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jets.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Fields looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Full on now to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson keeping it here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, it's Tracy. Makes a man miss. Oh, he's off. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They go right back to Tracy. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Wilson on the sweep. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Gets this to Slayton. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Trying the right side with Tracy. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Wilson now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Jets offense now set to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hall takes it straight ahead. Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 46. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Russ now from the gun. Big gain downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 31-yard play, and the Giants will have a 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
1st down, here's Russ. Hits his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Here's 2nd and 14. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Now they send their back in motion right. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds Slayton. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Wilson on 1st and 10. Now here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He can run it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Russ setting to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big... Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this.
The previous play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point.
He is to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Jets are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the win goes to the Jets. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.